Hi, my name is Mario Viluso, and I'm discussing with you decimals part 2, multiplication and division of decimals. This is still from the book Math Made Easy, book 4. Now first we discuss multiplication. For example, we have two numbers, 2.3 times 4.16. So in multiplying decimals, is the same as multiplying whole numbers. We will also align the last digit of each one first, and then we put the remaining numbers. So we usually put the one with more numbers on the top. So let's put this 4.16. It has three numbers. This only has two. So we put this one first. So we first put the last digit, so 6. And then we put the last digit of the other number, 3, aligned. So we can, to start with the multiplication. And then we put the rest of the numbers with a slight space, make it easier to compute. So 1 and then 0.4, and then 2.3 will be here, so 2.3, yeah, and then multiplication. So same as in whole numbers, so we multiply. 3 times 6 is 18, so we put it on top. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4. 3 times 4 is 12, so we put 12. And then we multiply, and the second digit, 2 times 6 is 12. Can be 1. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3. 2 times 4 is 8. And then we add. So 8, and then 6, and then 5. 1 plus 8 is 9. And next, we count the number of decimals for each number. So in here, there are two decimal numbers, and in here there is one decimal number. Then we add these two. 1 and 2 plus 1 is 3. We put 3 decimal places on the answer, starting from the right. 1, 2, 3. So this is our answer for multiplication. We now go to division of decimals. For division of decimals, it's slightly more complicated. So I'd like to discuss first some numbers, to make it easier to understand. So multiplication of decimals by 10, 100, and 1000. That's the first thing I will show you. Like 3.127, if you multiply it by 10, the answer will be 31.27. The same number, 3.127 multiplied by 100, the answer for that will be 312.7. And then if you multiply the same number by 1000, this will be 3127. So what's happening here is that if you multiply it by a multiple of 10, you just need to move the decimal point by 1. So this one, the decimal point moved by 1. If you multiply it by 100, it moved by 2 decimal places. If you multiply it by 1000, the decimal point moved to 3 places. So it's now in here. So that's multiplication by 10, hundreds, and thousands, and so on and so forth. Now, another thing I'd like to point out first is that one way of showing division is by showing it in fraction form. So for example, if you have division 1 divided by 3, you can rewrite that as 1 over 3. So that if you want to multiply both by the same number, you can do so, like to make it like a higher number but the same value. So like for example, we can multiply both by 10, so this becomes 10 over 30, and it's still the same as 1/3. So that's the 2 points I'd like to discuss, because in division of decimals, we would like to have the divisor in a whole number. So I will show you first what I mean. So let's start with an example. So if for example you have 0.025 divided by 0.4, so we can make it as a fraction, like 0.025 divided by 0.4. Now this is also a division, the bar, but if you can see, the divisor here is not a whole number. So what we can do is, to make it a whole number, we multiply it by 10, 100, or 1000, or whatever number we need to make it become a whole number. So for this to become a whole number, we have to multiply it by 10, because it's one decimal place. So if you multiply the bottom by 10, you have to multiply the numerator as well by 10. So like we multiply both by 10. So this will now become, so one decimal place for one zero. So we will move this in here. So this one will become 0.25, and then this one divided by times 10 will become 4. Now our divisor now is a whole number. Now if we want to use the long method of division, we can rewrite it as like this. So we first write this number, 0.025 divided by 0.4. So because this is not a whole number, we multiply this by 10, we multiply this by 10. But as a shortcut, we can move this one to the right most. It moves one decimal place to the right, so we have to move this one also to one decimal place to the right, and then we place the decimal point top. So if we will rewrite this one, it will become like this: 4 0.25, and then we just put the decimal point top. So now we can proceed with division. So 0 divided by 4 is 0. So 0 times 4 is 0, 2. Bring down 2. 2 divided by 2 divided by 4 is still 0. So 0 times 4 is 0. So we got 2. Bring down 5. So 25 divided by 4, we have 8. 8 times, we have 6. 6 times 4 is 24. So 25 minus 24 is 1. So this, we can still add 0. Bring down 0. We got 10 divided by 4 is 2. 2 times 4 is 8. Now 10 minus 8 is 2. We can still add 0. Bring down 0. 20 divided by 4 is 5. 5 times 4 is 20. And 20 minus 20 is 0. So now we have the answer, 0.0625. So that's how we divide decimals.